the energy up.
Yeah, yeah.
I actually don't like using microphones, so I'm about to put this down a little bit. But I'm gonna do 3 pieces for y'all, 3 spoken words. I don't have titles for the first one, so I'm gonna just go ahead and get right into it. Did everybody hear me?
Yeah.
All right, back. Falling in love is a terrifying thing, especially if you're afraid of heights. Falling in love means that you're an intoxicated being. You're vulnerable, stumbling, weak, confident, and loud. We all know those drunken nights. Falling in love means that you trip somewhere, but you want to fall down. You're not grabbing for air or showing a can, just free falling with your eyes closed, mind closed, ears shut. Just floating with your heart open. Not knowing when you'll hit ground and not knowing when you'll hear sound. Just not knowing. Because you've fallen plenty of times, but when it feels right, you never even look back to see what made you lose your balance. Like, who pushed me for no reason? I was just minding my own business. We have got to stop this violence. Don't bully me onto a ledge after you've numbed my senses. It just doesn't make sense. This love shit was just thrown on me since it was done without my consensus. But do I have chance for remission? I'm not even sure if I want this, and you ain't have my permission. See, I was just playing my position. If somebody caught me slipping, she must have been praying for a nigga like me to fall into her life. Doing a whole lot of wishing, and when someone told her that there were other fish in the sea, she figured out which bait I like. And did a whole lot of fishing. But pay attention. I don't want y'all to end up like me. Because when you fall asleep on a road trip, you wake up on unfamiliar streets. That's why I fall while I can see. I read those road signs. Make sure my brain can function. You gotta pay attention to what's hurting her. Listen for those sites of construction and look ahead of you to make sure there's nobody racing to the same damn place. I read the license plates on them bumpers. Because if I'm not on the road with no cars and no traffic, I need to take my ass back home. Because Lord knows that I'll wreak some motherfucking havoc if I'm driven this far to be alone, and that's why you gotta call her on her phone and let her know that you're on your way. Communication is very important when falling. I don't know how many times that I can say, because you will never know her true intentions. So be a man of God, just pray. I've said all of this to say, never let your goals unravel. If you're traveling down the road and you find yourself lost and you just want to get back home, make sure you remember the road that you traveled.